Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Here's Murray. To the middle. George outside. 6 to shoot. George draws the double. And there's the drive. Drummond grabs the miss.
Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And the jam by George.
Paul George taking it all the way up for the dunk.
Isaac outside. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's George with the drive. Chalk up 2 there. George has got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like the defense was ready for the move, but Paul George had a little something extra for him.
Pass to Levine. Five on the clock. Back to Drummond. Shoots. That one is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. And with George and his efficiency, Brent, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think, B.A., he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, I think he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
That's his first personal foul.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Isaac. It's Simmons with a drive. Here's Drummond. Outside Barrett. Back to Drummond.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over. He blocks shots. He's got great hands. He affects a lot defensively.
Now here's Levine. Drummond with the screen. Going inside. Oh, George with a steal. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Drummond. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's George. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Pass to Drummond. Levine with it. Now here's Simmons. George defending. Drummond with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Over Tucker. To end the drought. And Drummond with the finish.
And he's one of the best in the league at just grabbing those O boards. And we've seen him do it year in and year out.
Now Murray. George outside. Driving inside. Oh, rejected by Isaac. The drive by Drummond. Pass to Simmons. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Slam dunk by Simmons.
Physical play from Simmons, chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Murray.
Duncan Robinson.
Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Simmons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons, and clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course, and after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with his new team.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to Tucker. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense. Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And then Turner with the dunk.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
It's time for T-shirts. Checking into the away team.
For 3, Robinson. Here's Robinson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
It'll go on Aaron Bledsoe. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
1:10 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Graham. Uncovered. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
They recover it. And they'll get another chance. Jordan, the screen. Clock at 6. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking him down.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And it's Bledsoe on the drive. Jordan, the screen. Here's Robinson. And it's Graham with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Westbrook. release it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by 1. And we'll get...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Turner. Back to Caruso. Now DiVincenzo. Graham covering. It's George with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That'll send Paul George to the free throw line. That one's on Clarkson.
Now, he's a star in this league. Paul George's desire to win a championship continues to drive him.
Outside Barrett to the left side wing. Here's Simmons to the paint. Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong. Drummond, the first thing that comes to mind when you see him in that frame is just rebounding the ball.
And it's Simmons missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
George outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Back to Barrett. It's hauled in by the Heat. And the rebound. Numbers for Drummond put him in some historic company.
Well, you want to say it comes easy, but that does a disservice to Andre Drummond doing the work early, getting down there and staying physical, and really being one of the most dominant rebounders we've seen in the past decade.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
As we've seen him develop in this league, LaVine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
And the jam by George.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Drummond. Outside Levine. Now here's Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Thibault. And they're able to recover. Second shot opportunity. Shot by Levine, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's George. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swap by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Miami on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Thompson with a screen. And it's Murray off the drive. Thompson right side. And stolen by Barrett. Levine with it. And it's Bledsoe picking him up. And Levine, throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Outside Murray. Pass to Robinson. From the arc. Miami, no good that time either. Isaac outside. And here's Westbrook. Back to Isaac. Outside Levine. Levine draws the double. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Showing great awareness and quick decision making. That's how you handle getting double teamed.
The drive by Murray. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3.
2 minutes.
And here's Levine. Pass to Barrett. Drummond, high post. Outside Levine. It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now in the game, DeAndre.
1:49 left in the first half. Left side Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. It doesn't go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. To the inside. Outside Robinson. Releases. Goes back up. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Here's Levine. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Jordan. Here's Bledsoe. Screen by Robinson. Takes a 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close. And I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Murray. Outside Thibault. Oh, Drummond with a block.
And how about the swat? Great timing as Drummond uses his height, gets up there and throws that one away.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 2. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Now here's Levine. Right wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Turner. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 8 points.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Here's Caruso. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Good work defensively by Drummond.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Outside Barrett. Drives to the hoop. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score. Last year for RJ Barrett, BA, how the game is already starting to slow down for him.
And that one falls for Drummond. And Barrett flashing potential as a stopper, Brent.
That's a great sign. I mean, he can be out there on the floor, and you can take confidence in the fact that on nights if he doesn't have it going offensively, he'll still dig in on D.
Nice shot by George.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Levine. Drummond with the screen. Caruso grabs the board.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Here's Turner. Isaac covering. And they're running. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Levine. They double team Levine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting for the away team, Jonathan Isaac.
That free throw misses.
I'll tell you what, you have to be excited about Jonathan Isaac. Whenever he's on the floor, he makes an impact on both ends of the court.
You know, the main thing for Jonathan Isaac is his health. Seems like whenever he gets healthy, he ends up getting hurt again. Guy's been through a lot. He's had to battle through a number of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously frustrating for him, I'm sure. But he's still got youth on his side. So here's hoping he can remain healthy and reach his potential.
That's his first.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Graham for three. That shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Gets the three ball to go.
This is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Pass to Brown. The rebound by Turner. Miami trailing. And here is Thompson. Kicks it to George. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Miami Heat Dancers.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Right side, Graham. Over to the left wing. Here's Boucher for three. Drains the triple. Boucher's got 5 now.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Again, when you go from second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
Now at the line, Paul George.
George hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Clarkson. Now Brown. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good.
The away team, Moses Brown.
And both free throws good for Brown.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And it's Miami's ball.
Miami
trailing by 8. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tristan Thompson. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Both good from the line that time. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Heat ball.
Here's George. He's got 15. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by George.
In the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
The visitors with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Graham. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Graham's got 5 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. It's George on the wing. 18 points for him. Pass to Murray. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Blocked again!
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Boucher. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. And he makes the first. And Boucher drops them both.
Miami.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Heat making a change here. DiVincenzo with it. Outside Robinson. From deep. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Anderson. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now DiVincenzo. On the wing, Thompson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And stolen by Graham.
Foul. Matisse Thybulle. That's his first personal foul.
The free throw drops for Boucher.
Shooting for the away team, Chris Boucher.
That one's no good. Right side, Robinson. Back to DiVincenzo. Will it go? Driving to the basket.
And DiVincenzo with a head of steam. Man, he got up.
Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And here's Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Back to Anderson. The crossover. The shot comes out. Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And DiVincenzo, he can really get up there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Graham is doubled. Outside, Brown. Clarkson for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Clarkson's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Thybulle. Here's Jordan. Outside, DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
All right, look who's
Up by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
It's the fourth.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Caruso. Bledsoe outside. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Shot by Levine, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Bledsoe outside. Oh, Drummond with a block. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Barrett. Bledsoe with the double team. The kick out to Simmons. Stolen by Caruso. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Nice shot by Turner.
Can't lose sight of Turner in these situations. You're asking to get burned whenever you do.
Now Isaac. Back to Levine. Top of the key. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break Miami. Here's George. Oh, Drummond with a block. It's a one-on-one situation. Shot is good by Isaac.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get... the rhythm going.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
Thank you for that, Allie. Jordan misses.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target, and R.J. taking care of the rest.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Here's Levine for three. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
With some arc. They kick it out to Murray. Back to George. George draws the double. Left side Thibault. Outside Murray. George, a deep three. Is rebounded by Barrett.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
The ball's knocked loose. Murray with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Pass to George. Shoots from 12. They get the rebound. Jordan. Thibault on the wing. Murray up top. On the tape. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times. Tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Murray with it. To the middle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Let's hear how much you want it, fans. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat dancers. Substitution for the away team. Moses Brown. Chris Boucher.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
To the left wing. Barrett up top. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And it's the Heat with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Now Murray. Pass to Robinson. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
To the inside.
You don't get off the page. You don't do nothing.
And here's Simmons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Paul George.
You know Simmons has put up with a lot of criticism about his game. But give him credit. He's a talented player who just wants to get better.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. For 3, Robinson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers. Checking into the away team. Andre Drummond. Jonathan Isaac.
Here's Levine.
2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the game. Drummond with the screen. And Levine throw it down.
Oh, man, what a show this guy puts on. Once Levine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
Back to George. It's George on the wing. George draws the double. 6 to shoot. Outside Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And the dunk by Levine.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator. This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
There's a minute 12 left into the 4th quarter. Pass to Drummond. Outside Barrett. Shoots over Thibault. Barrett can't hit.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Out to the right wing. Turner with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Tucker. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. They've been battling all all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad. It's pretty much not how they've been defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
I'm not gonna lie with you.
Yeah, that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul like this. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Ouch. That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
And then Turner with the dunk.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
From deep, here's Simmons. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Outside Barrett. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Moses Brown, Kyle Anderson,
Miami trailing.
Boucher.
Here's Caruso. Comes up empty down low. Knocked away. Oh, George with a steal. Anderson with it. Guarded now by George. Outside Anderson. Boucher, left side. Tucker brings a double team. The kick out to Simmons. Here's Brown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And it's Miami's ball. 2-point game. And it's Caruso on the take.
Give me that shit.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Matisse Thybulle. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime.
2 minutes.
Outside Levine. Clock at 6. Left side, Brown. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, slow-mo has some remarkable handles. A point forward, it's got some nifty dribble moves.
George's shot is good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
By Simmons. Here's the break.
And
goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for the away team. And Simmons. 1.
Free throw, no good for Simmons. About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. Called in by Brown.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Anderson. Simmons is doubled. Outside for Boucher.
If you don't throw it to
the paint. Here's Levine.
Throw it to him when he was cutting.
And he gets it back. Money.
to the eye
sensational
contact, I guess.
athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers. Substitution for the away team.
And here are the Heat now. Here's George. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, George with a steal. Left side, DiVincenzo. It's George on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And stolen by Barrett. And they go to the intentional foul.
Paul George. That's his 5th personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
RJ, another one of those players who grew up around basketball as his dad, Rowan, played overseas. Really part of RJ's life, and that introduced him to the game.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought.
Good game, good game. Damn, he got a 30 piece. Free throws. Damn, he went 48% from the free throw line. 48%. And we made 7 of them. Gotta win the rebounds, gotta win the blocks. It's a game of blocks.